Well, hello and welcome. My name is Paula Digital Granny. Today, I usually talk about a program that I promote, but today we're actually going to focus on something that I am creating. So, because of the program that I promote, I learned that I could actually create my own course. So, that is what I am doing today. I'm going to talk about me, and I have 20. I'm going to talk about my course today, where I'm going to teach you to. I am the owner of two Etsy shops, so today I'm going to walk you through what I'm going to teach you in my course. My course is called Digital Designs Course because I will teach you how to work with AI, how to learn how to create high quality AI images that you then can take and create designs with. Okay. There are so many different things you can do with AI images, with images you create. Um, so many different doors can open for you, but today we're just going to open this one way so that you can learn how to create these images so you can open up your very own shop, okay, on Etsy. So that's what I'm going to share with you guys today. I'm going to basically share some of my screen with you guys so you can see what this is, how this works. And also, you'll be able to have a peek into my community today. Let me close some of these windows so I don't have so many things open and I can see what's going on. So, okay, let's close that too. Let me move this over here so I can see what's going on. Now, let me share my screen and I'm going to walk you guys through. And if you have comments or you have questions, I invite you guys to ask me that. Why does this look so different? Sorry. I was like, why does it look so different? Entire screen. Here we go. And so again, if you are used to me talking about a digital program that I promote or programs I promote, this is different, okay? So what I'm going to talk about today, and let me see. Let me hide this for a second because I do want to find one thing quickly. This is the cover. Okay, this is it. This is what I was trying to find. So I'm going to share this with you. This is my digital designs course. It is going to be the founder launch, which means I only have 20 spots available. Okay, so I'm going to walk you guys through what is that? What are you doing? I absolutely love to create things. Like I'm an artsy kind of like person who loves art. So if you love art and you were like, man, I wish I could create certain things that are in my head and I just don't know how to get them out of there. Well, that is where AI is absolutely brilliant. We can use AI and create some fun little guys like this. This is my Christmas gnome and I absolutely love them. Okay. So I'm going to teach you how to create AI images. And then we're going to take those images and we're going to add some text, add some elements. And then basically, what you'll have is a way to have your very own shop. Okay. So this is one of my shops. I have two shops, very different niches. This is my Granny's Graphics shop. If you are new to me and you didn't even know I had a shop, well, I do. I've had this shop since for 2.5 years. Obviously, Etsy just shared it. 2.5 years I've had this shop. Um, and what do I sell? I sell designs. Now, this is a faith based shop, but you are going to pick what you love, pick what you're passionate about. I also have Granny's Grand. So it's Granny's Graphics and then Granny's Grand. So these are backdrops. I just want you to understand the doors can open when you learn how to work with AI, when you learn how to work with AI images. So, images, okay? So what I do in this one is I actually sell digital backdrops. Okay. So these are backgrounds. There's a reason why is this big enough for you guys? I hope it is. Um, if it's not, just tell me. So I sell these things and I create them. Now, this is a really top seller for me. So what they do is photographers take this stuff and they use the backdrops and they add in people, right? They add in their customers or whatever. This is another one that sells a lot. They're photos. These are AI generated photos, but I like realistic. I try to create realistic photos that people can use as backdrops or backgrounds. This is just to give you an idea what is possible. Okay. Now, let me get back to, let's close these because I can get all these tabs open really fast. Let's get back to Granny's graphics. This is why I'm going to teach you Granny's graphics. I'm going to not teach you Granny graphics. I'm going to teach you how to create these guys instead of, I might do this. I'm thinking I might do this as like a course number 2 because you can learn how to do this. But I'm going to say there's a lot of people that will create things like this and they'll mass produce it and then they'll sell it for next to nothing. That's not what we want to do. We're going to create quality, high resolution images because that's what I do. I want you to have a 5-star. Now, as close to 5-star as possible. Granny's Grand has a 4.8. Now my graphics is a 5.0, but listen, there's always going to be somebody who's like, oh, I didn't like that, or I don't like that. So you're always going to get that. Okay. Just know that, especially when you're online, because there's always going to be somebody that has something to say about something. So I'm going to teach you how to, with a software program, how to create images like this. So I'm going to teach you how to create the image. Now, what I did with these guys is I changed their faces. And then I'm going to teach you how to do a mock-up. I'm going to teach you how to show your potential customers what your design is going to look like. Let's say you're the crazy cat lady. I don't know why I'm calling on cats lately, but I'm like crazy cat lady, right? So pick different products and show what your design would look like on different people, different ages, different colors, different products. Now, this is like, I absolutely love that guy. I love these guys. Create an image. This is another one that I love. You're going to learn how to create images that you love. What would you do? I want to ask you guys, what kind of shop would you create if you could do anything, something you love? Do you love horses? Do you love cats? You could learn how to create cats, but add a twist to it. Cats with scarves. I mean, that would be really cute. Cats with scarves. And then every single design you have, this is just an idea, like cats with scarves. Probably because I'm looking at those guys with scarves. But you create your own designs, okay? Learn how to create your own images. And then what I did was I added in the faith, the hope, and the love, and the Merry Christmas. Okay, so we take that image, and then we're going to edit that image or add to it in Canva. So no, this is not creating stuff in Canva. This is, oh golly, there's nothing wrong with Canva, and I use Canva and I love Canva, but everybody thinks that that's all there is. There's a way bigger world out there. There's a way bigger opportunity to create unique, high quality designs. And that's why I love what I do, because these are unique. Okay. Now somebody might go in there, see my design, and they might, try to replicate it, or they might try to do the same thing because they think it's cool. And you're never going to stop people like that. Just show up and be you and create your stuff. This is an AI image that I created, and then I took it and I added the stars and I added the font, and that's where Canva is really cool. And you can do that. And I'm going to walk you guys through how to do that in my course. I'm going to teach you how to create the images and then how to edit it and make a design. Show it on mock-ups. I'm going to share with you how to do this, like all the way from the beginning to the end. Okay. And in the end, you'll have your own shop. Teach you what to put in the titles. Okay. And then you do have to have your very own usage agreement, how to download. You want to keep things, I try to keep things very simple for the end user. And because you want to have people that love your stuff that are going to review your shop, and then you can share these reviews. Like it's all here, right? So it's important. and I love these shops. And I thought, why not? Why not teach other people to create something they love? And I just want you to know it's possible. That's basically it. Okay. So, what time are we at? 10 minutes. Okay. So let me get back to, I'll show you a couple more that I love. And then actually, if you wanted to get started, I'll do this first. If you wanted to get started, let me see if I can I think I can do this. I think I can drop it in there. Let's try it. Let's try it, right? So I did drop in, I think it only went for on the tube, but I did drop in the course so that you could see this, okay? So this is how you would get started. This is just to show you. This is actually, even the background is AI. I created this background with AI, but you got to learn how to work with it. It is an art, it is a skill. And I think sometimes people don't really understand. There are people who use it and don't bring skill to it. I'm going to teach you how to bring skill to it. I'm going to teach you how to do this and do it as a beginner, okay? Because I was a beginner too. So the digital designs course, where I'm going to teach you how to make this, teach you how to edit it, and then bring it into your own shop, because you'll have your own shop at the end. I only have 20 spots, and those are founder spots, because what's going to happen is as soon as those 20 spots are filled up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to close it. So you're going to actually get into a live Zoom with me, and we are going to create the course together. You're going to have an input on the actual course that I'm creating. 20 of you guys will have that spot. So it's $297. It works out to like $26 a month on a plan. There are plans available. And you can do this anywhere in the whole entire world. $297 is going to be for the founders, only 20 founders. After that, it is going to increase between $597 and $797. And you're going to have a say on that too, if you grab one of those spots. Okay. So I'm going to teach you how to do this. And you do need to have some of these things down here. But you'll see everything right on that. And if you don't have that, you can either message me, or you can, if you don't have this, how to get this, message me or email me. Okay. Either one of those you can do on any social media platform. You can message me or email me. Now, you will also be a part of, you need to be sure that you join my free community. My community is free to join. This is where the Zooms are going to be. I'm going to add them into my calendar. This is a coffee and coaching call for people that purchase a program from me, which is different. The course, we're going to have that on a different day. There will be replays. If you cannot make it to the Zoom, then there will be replays. I'm not sure. I'm going to see who joins first. Once those 20 spots, I will ask those 20 people, what time of day works for you, so that it's actually a combined effort here. So if you guys choose weekends, if you choose nights, if you choose days, it'll be a combined, okay, what works best for everybody. And then that's what we're going to do. But there will be replays of the Zooms that you guys can all watch at your own pace, at your own time, pace. Okay. So, make sure to join my community. If you don't know how to find that, you can message me. It is on, I believe it is in the profile on all my stuff. Okay. Now, this is my community. You can actually do a quick store if you want. That's free, entirely free. Okay. I have one myself. It is entirely free. There is no other fees. There is no nothing. If you're in the US, you can have a quick store up and running today. This is going to be my digital designs course right here. And I think I have to work on this. Well, you have everything right there, but I do want to add a picture. Anyways, and this is the program that I promote, that taught me all the marketing skills, that taught me how to have a really good business. And I promote this, but because of this, I was able to make my own. And so it's amazing. I would suggest everybody have at least some marketing skills, because that's what I learned for the past year, marketing skills, and it's brilliant. Okay. So back to this. I think this is really cool. This is probably the most popular design that I have. The most popular, but I actually had the man, the son, the savior on that. And I'm going to go back and I'll show you that because I'm going to show you a way to do this. Where is it? Something that I learned. There it is. So this is something I created. And I can't believe that this is probably the most sold product that I have. The most sold. Now, I put it on a mock-up to show people what it looks like, right? And then when I realized it was so good, I was like, how could I go in there and replicate that, right? So I went in there and what I did was and I don't have a lot of stuff on here because you guys got to realize I made this like years ago, but I've been doing something else for 17 months. So I haven't touched my stores and I still sell every single month all the time on here because I just make sure my listings are up to date and I make sure I have a sale on. Every single month, I always have a sale on here. And if there's not, then I forgot. But you always want to make sure you have a sale because everybody wants a sale. So I took the words off and I just sold the actual picture. I took the words off, sold the picture. Brilliant. And then what did you do? Well, and then I got smart again and I was like, well, I'm just going to add on different words. Lion of Judah. Now I have 3 different designs that all sell, right? With different either words or it's just the picture. And I dabbled a little bit because I like lions. I love lions. And I think I was like, I'm just going to create a lion and see if it sells. I didn't put any font on it. This is my faith shop. Okay. But I thought, you know what? I'm just going to see if it sells. It sells. And it's just the picture. It is an AI generated picture that I created and I sell it. Okay. That's crazy to me. And now I only have a couple of them because I was trying it out, you see? And my white lion, he sells too. And this is just one of my favorites. Now, I love this dog. I just wanted to see if I could create photos that sell, and they do sell. You want to create high quality though, because if they blow that up, and like I want you to think about this. If you took a sticker, and this is the problem with a lot of people that are working with AI now, they're creating, they're just not doing very good. Let's just put it this way. People are mass producing AI images and they're selling like grab 100 pictures for $1. Well, when the people get in there and they look at it, it's not good. It is maybe the same thing with different colors. It doesn't look good. It's not scalable. All of my images, all of them are able to be blown up to the size of a t-shirt. Okay. And that is really important. You understand they need to be scaled so that when you open them up, that they're not stretching a sticker and all distorted. Okay. So there is like a process to this. And it's not hard, but I'm going to share with you how to upscale so that these images are crisp and they're clean and they're quality, because it's really important. I don't want to sell anything that's not quality. I don't care what it is. I don't want to sell anything that's not quality. We are creating quality, and that's important, especially in this day and age when people are just pounding out stuff. Okay. And you want to bring you into it. Everybody is uniquely made, and you bring you. Now, I find I like cartoons and I love humor. And so I bring me into it. I love like gnomes. I think they're just cute. And I made Christmas gnomes. So I drop them on a mock-up and show people, what does that look like? What would it look like on a mug? What would it look like on a t-shirt? I could, and you could, which I did not do. No, I didn't. You could take these, and inside of my community, I show you, I actually give my course away. Okay. I have a course, and it's a free drop shipping store if you're in the US. And you could do this. You could take your designs and have your own store. Okay. Now, here's the thing. You got to learn how to market. Now, my program that I promote, I have three things. Okay. Three things that I do. I promote a program called Legacy 2.0. That teaches digital marketing skills. You can resell the program if you want. I'm not getting into that. That's not what I'm talking about today. But I learned the marketing skills, which is valuable. The second thing is that I am creating a course for people who want to learn AI images, how to create AI images, so you can go out there and you can create your own e-store, your own Etsy shop. Okay. And the third thing that I have is this is a drop. Actually, I have a fourth thing because my community, but inside of my community, I will teach you this for free. So if you want to learn how to do, if you want to learn how to have a store, now I'm not walking you through how to do all the designs. I give you like a mini little crash course on Canva, but it's not working with AI images because that's not what that is. But you could take your designs just like I did and put them on your own shirts. So you see, there's opportunities here. Maybe you just didn't know about it, and I didn't know. So I could take this design that I created. You're going to learn how to create your own designs and then put them either in your own store or do both. Put them on the eShop, put them on Etsy, and then put them on your own drop shipping store. You could do both, but you're going to have to be able to promote both. You got to learn how to get your stuff out there, right? You got to tell people that you exist. So this is my community. If you missed it, you need to make sure that you join my community. My community is free to join. I have two, but I'm closing one. So this is going to be the one that's open. If you want access to the community, message me. Anytime you need something. Now I have that thing scrolling on the bottom, but hold on, I shouldn't. I'm sorry, because that's for my program. That's not this. I'm selling the course today. I have 20 spots for my course, and I should have took that off, but I didn't realize what I had. Okay, so back to this. So you're going to learn how to create images, okay? Fun, whatever you want to do. I like fun stuff. Did someone say Christmas? I'm ready. I'm ready. And then drop it on a mock-up. I'm going to teach you how to do these mock-ups, okay? Take the image, learn to create the image. You're going to add some font, and then you're going to drop it on a shirt, on a bag, on whatever you want to. And then I'm going to teach you these things that you should have inside of here. So I have like a usage agreement. Basically, I'm going to be able to share this with you, and you can take this and use it if you want to, but I would suggest changing it a little bit to make it sound like you, so it's not exactly copying me. So I have no refunds, cancellations, or exchanges because they are indeed purchasing a download. So they're purchasing my digital design and they're downloading it, right? So there's no refunds because once they have that, they have it, and that's it. So this is these are two AI images. I created the little reindeer, and then I created the lights. And I thought, oh, it'd be cute to add the lights on the reindeer. So I did that inside of Canva. Now the AI image is not from Canva. And I'll say that again, because some people think, oh, no. I'm working with a software, a program that is so really very good for AI images. Okay. And I'm going to teach you how to do that. So then I add snowflakes, add some font, and I have a design. Once I upload that design, it is there and it sells all the time. Okay. So I put it on a mock-up. I put it on some t-shirts. So if any crafters come along and they're like, oh, I like your design, I want to do that, then they can take and purchase my design. Now, here's a tip. If this design sells like hot fire, right? Let's just say it sells like hot fire. Then I could take that design and then I could do what? I could drop it on my store. Do you see this store that I have? It doesn't cost me a thing. It doesn't cost me a thing. Actually, and I'm in the US. Okay. So if you're in the US, You can have your very own quick store. That is inside of my community. I give you that course for free. My digital designs is not for free. And I should have, anyways, I was just thinking about something. I am giving away that drop shipping quick store course. And I never thought about that was my first course. This is my first course I'm actually selling. So this is my first course, but I'm selling this one, okay? Because this is teaching you AI. Okay, so here's another good example. I came up with the llama. I made the llama, and then I'm going to add the font. That's it. That's it. I created the llama, added the font. Then I'm going to make some mock-ups. And mock-ups is just basically choosing some products that you want to show the person who might be visiting your shop. And you go, oh, wow, that's it. And you're like, yeah, I mean, here, it looks good on a sweater. It looks good on a shirt. Kids can wear it. Adults can wear it. You give people an idea, a vision of what it would look like on what. These are all my AI generated images, and I'm putting them together. So a few of my favorite things. This would look good on a pillow. It would look good on a bag. It would look good on a canvas bag, on a shirt, at Christmas time. And we're right in the season for it. So it's perfect. A few of my favorite things. So I created these little guys, sugar cookies. Okay, because who doesn't love a sugar cookie? So I created these little things, and then I can what? I can add them in. See the reindeer that I just showed you? That's the string of lights. Now I'm going to reuse that string of lights because it's in my little bank of AI images. So I can pull from there all the time. This little guy, he's one of my AI images. These are all my AI images, and I can reuse them in my stuff. So like this. So I took some of those. There he is again. There's my little Santa guy. And I can reuse and plop them in here, add some font. And then what do you got? You got a cool looking Christmas t-shirt that is uniquely yours. You created it. You did it. You created the design, and you create what you are. I'm going to teach you how to make designs. So let's just say you want to learn how to, or you want to shop. I want you to think about what kind of shop would you have? Would you have the crazy cat lady shop? Would you have maybe you're a fan of Dalmatians. So your entire store could have designs for Dalmatians. I don't know if that's like a popular thing, but you would have to do some research on that. Okay. Mine is a faith-based shop that sells designs. Now I did dabble with photos. Okay. So I'm going to jump off of this, but I do want to invite you to grab one of those 20 spots. That's what you're going to learn. In the future, I might teach people how to do this. This is a little bit different, but it is possible. Okay. So you could, I just love being creative. I don't know about you, but if you love being creative, this opens up that door. Okay. Which reminds me, I need to do another one of those. This was fun. I love this stuff. Like, it's fun, but I make mine to be realistic. Okay. So how do you get started? You can message me and ask me for the digital design course, how to grab one of those spots. It's $297. It's $26 a month on a plan. And you're going to learn you'll be one of the 20 people that decide, like, help me to actually make the course, because we will do a Zoom. As soon as the 20 spots are filled, I will start the course and I will start to teach you guys, and you will be with me in a Zoom. And if you can't be in it with me, then there's going to be a replay so you can watch. Okay. We will decide on the times that are good for the 20 people, because if all 20 people are available during the day, then it more than likely would be a day one. If 19 of the 20 people are available during the night, then it would be a night one. And that person who unfortunately wouldn't be able to make it for that, they would see the replays, and obviously you can reach out to me and ask me for some help. So digital designs course, you fill this out, you purchase right there and read that stuff there. Everything you need is right there. The classroom, be sure to join my community, because this is where it will happen. I will, we will decide what day. This is for my other thing that I do, and not for this. So this is a free community to join. Okay. If you have a business, if you have a small business, then there's some kind of like little video tutorials here, little tutorials. Um, I have a lot of stuff that I teach inside of my community. So it's really for small businesses or anybody that wants to be in small business. So you have a choice. And I'm working on the 4 different paths. I just started this. So you can create your own quick drop shipping store. If you're in the US, it is free. You can do the digital designs course, which is what I have right now, only 20 spots. Well, as soon as those are gone, they're gone. And then I have the Legacy Builders program, which is a digital marketing program with live interactive Zoom meetings. So that is different. I'm not talking about that today, but if you join my community, you could get more information about it, or you could ask me about that. This is a free thing you could have up and running today. You could take those designs, create your own e-shop, and take those designs and drop it into your own drop shipping store. There's all kinds of opportunities and choices. Okay. So I hope that this helped you guys. If you have questions, you can let me know. I'm always around and I would be glad to answer your questions. And excited if you would join me in that creation of that course, because I know it's going to be fun. I know we're going to have a blast creating some crazy images and learning how to work with images. Is my mic back? I must have hit my mic. Sorry, I must have just hit my mic. Anyways, I hit the cord. Thank you guys for joining me. Have a blessed day. If you have any questions, just reach out. Okay. Thank you.